Hi, thank you for joining me today on my sewing journey. I've been working on a sunglass case. Now this is because I didn't want my favorite pair of sunglasses to get all scratched up, and it's very simple to do. First off, you want to measure your sunglasses, the width, and you want to include, if you have a smaller pair where the temple, I think this is what that's called, this piece here, the temple, extends past the lens, this part here. You want to include that in your measurement. So you want to measure this way and this way, length and width of your sunglasses. I like this pair because they have like a gradient on the color where it gets lighter at the bottom and darker at the top. But that's what you want to do. You want to measure the entire width. Once you get that, you cut out your fabric, and you want to make sure that you include your seam allowance, because nothing is worse than forgetting to include your seam allowance, and then the project is too small to use. So you want to give yourself a good seam allowance on the top, the bottom, and the side of your fabric. So you cut out your piece of fabric after you get your measurements, and then you will sew straight down, and then you will put your sides together and fold it, and then you sew straight across. And you're going to do this on the wrong side of the fabric. Now for the inside, you're going to do the exact same thing, and then you're going to put them together. So this is the lining. I chose a soft corduroy, so I wouldn't have lint or scraps on my glasses. And then you do the same instructions, and then you put it inside, and you want your wrong sides facing together so that you're only going to see your right sides, the sides that you picked for being the top of the fabric that you want to see. And then you just sew a little hand whip stitch all the way around, or if you want, you could put bias tape here. Or if you want to do that little notch, you could put a little notch there and have that little rounded notch. I find that annoying on some sunglass cases. I prefer just to have it just like this. And you are done. And hopefully you will get a lot of use out of it. I don't know if we're going to have a nice summer this year, but it would be nice if we did. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you like this idea. Thanks for all who view and all who subscribe, and happy sewing!